Hi, this is Dave Kettlewell, and welcome to a special Medical Matters today. Eating right for everyone. You've been naughty, but we know you can be better. We're going to show you how. We'll be back in a moment with Medical Matters. I know that you are so excited about learning how to eat right. This show is called Eating Right for Everyone, which by definition means you, the viewers. So this show is for you. And we have with us the world-renowned, the galaxy-renowned, the universe-renowned. I mean, part of the Big Bang Theory. It is Jim Rebholz, or Chef Jim, as he's known. Welcome to Medical Matters.
It's my pleasure to be here. It really is. What huge shoes to fill. Wouldn't you say Western New York's greatest?
I didn't want to exaggerate. What can I do? Yes, yeah.
You know, David, though, I'm really very excited about getting into the show today and about having you here as this host. I mean, this is wonderful. But there's something that's just not right.
Something not missing?
Something missing.
Maybe,
you got the apron on.
Maybe
You're looking
corn.
good.
We need some corn or something?
No corn.
Oh.
The crowning jewel. I know what we need here.
Yes, you heard him say it.
The crowning jewel.
Ah.
The chef hat.
Okay.
Yes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look at this.
I find myself instantly wiser on food.
Yes.
Okay, now let's get down to real business.
Let's get serious here.
Well, no, I can be serious. You can be the funny man. Okay,
Oh,
remember
wonderful.
Jerry and Lubitz, Abbott and Costello?
Fine. I like it. I'm into that.
What we want to talk about is how to eat right. And I thought a good place to start was to spend a little bit of time talking about the health benefits of cheeseburgers and French fries. So,
cheeseburgers they're called the double bypass burgers. So let me just change the name of the cheeseburger, okay? And the French fries, we gotta eliminate those altogether. Or if you wanted to have a couple once in a great while, go ahead. You know.
I remember we were doing the show. It must have been 2 years ago, and I had 3 nutritionists sitting at the couch, and I said, what percentage of the diet should junk food be? You know, hot dogs, cheeseburgers, French fries. And they all said, none.
Wow.
And I said, what do you mean? And they said, well, it looks like food and it chews like food, but it's not food. It's just junk stuff. So what we're going to be talking about today is what you can do, what I can do, what all of us can do, whether you're, you know, in your 30s and 40s and 50s, or you're a senior, or whether you're a kid, to eat right. What are the basics of eating right?
Well, David,
Chef Jim.
First of all, David, I love that title, Jim. And the last name, do you roll the R a little bit?
Chef Jim.
Rebholz. Oh, I like that. Yes,
right.
I'm changing it. Problem is that we already have junk food incorporated into a lot of our lives. So now we have to detoxify what we've already ruined. I get this question all the time when I'm out teaching. People say, but my kids hate vegetables and fruits. And I look at them and I want to say, well, whose fault is that? You know, is it my fault? It's their fault. They fed them the junk. Unfortunately, our parents brought some of it in. Mine didn't, though. Mine didn't have pop in the house. They never had chips in the house. They never had any of that stuff. It was for very special occasions. I mean, like 5 times a year they would have it in.
He was born and raised in Transylvania, because it wasn't America, that's for sure. But go ahead.
But no, really.
You do realize that prime retail space in the grocery stores is all pop. But anyway, just kidding.
It's junk. But anyway, the problem being that now it's in our culture. It's there. It's on every street corner. I mean, let's face it. And we have to detoxify somehow. So let's start very slowly, because we don't want our family to go into shock when we start bringing home tofu and, you know, baked chips and stuff like that.
If you want the little doggy to come, you have to offer it a treat and go, little doggy, come. Now we have to teach people how to cook in such a way where the family will come to the delicious foods.
There you go. That's
How will you take us down that yellow brick road?
That's the key.
Oh, the yellow brick road.
You should have been in that film with this hat on.
They should have loved to. You know what I
should have 5 people skipping down the road.
I would have wanted to sing that thing. But go ahead.
The chef of the Munchkin land.
Right.
Anyway.
Welcome to the chef. All right. Oh, by the way, you know, there's a thing. Mr. Velo, yes, if you could bring this over. We have a prop that we wanted. Yes. This was the shot we wanted to really start with.
Now you are Now
yes,
you're complete.
Yes, and then
it's complete, folks. We have the large fork. We have a large amount of flavor going on. Do you like that? It's all big.
I think this is a great thing.
It's a wonderful thing.
Thank you so much. It's a great thing. Okay.
Yes, we have to bring flavor into the home because let's face it. Number one, we can tell people this is so good for you. It's wonderful, but if it doesn't taste, if it doesn't pass the taste buds.
See, food is one place where promises don't count.
Right.
You got to deliver the goods.
Absolutely.
It has to be good.
Yes, it
or
does.
What do you have?
You have
people looking at their plates going, how do I get out of this table?
They're looking for a spittoon.
They're looking for a spittoon. Let me go to the restroom. I'll be right back in 20 minutes. You know?
They distract the parent and they throw it to the dog or something. The dog doesn't even eat it.
That's right.
So anyway, what we have to do is we have to please the taste buds first. And we can do that. But we got to do it in tricky ways. So if they don't like fruits and vegetables, what I recommend is throwing some fruit and juice, maybe even a little soy milk into a blender in the morning. And I'm telling you, grab whatever you want. This is cooking with a little reckless abandon, but that's okay. Throw it into the blender, put the top on, push the button. Now you've made a breakfast shake.
Wait a second. Now you're crossing a line here for our viewers because don't forget, we go to the store. I represent the viewers.
Okay, okay.
We go to the store. We buy grocery stuff in boxes. We bring it home, and our cooking is shaking the box. The stuff drops out, and then you eat it with milk. But now you're talking about actually getting
real
involved
food.
in cooking a little bit.
Bringing home some real food, staying away from those middle aisles in the supermarket.
Don't you want us to eat processed foods?
No, processed foods. That's where we get into a lot of trouble.
But they make so much profit for the corporations.
Well, yes,
they must be good.
They do. They must be good. And they tell you on TV how wonderful they are.
I love TV.
Great. Oh, isn't it great? This is a smart choice. No, these aren't smart choices. These are bad choices. So let's just start reading labels. Better yet, let's buy some stuff without any labels. Let's bring home a real orange.
I don't know what that is. There's no label. There's no label.
What are these things?
What it is? These are little things. Like, I don't know what this is.
What is this? I know what color it is. Label. But there's no label. It doesn't say that it's healthy for you. Well, anyway.
Was this frozen?
No, it wasn't frozen. It's fresh. So here's what we're going to do. Yes, you made a very, very valid point. You must bring the stuff home first before we actually start throwing things in the blender. Yes, goes on your supermarket shopping list is going to slowly change, and I mean slowly change.
So you're saying embrace cooking?
Embrace just some fresh things. You don't even have to cook right away. You can just assemble the right things that you're bringing into the house. You can assemble. You don't even have to be a cook.
They assemble things in Canada.
Well,
I can do that.
Yeah, well, you can assemble this in your own kitchen.
Yes.
You throw the banana in, a little juice, a little milk, you push the button, and you don't call it a healthy breakfast. You don't even mention the word fruit. You call it a breakfast shake to these kids. And I'll tell you, I did it. It works. And you know something? You can even put a little powder in there, a little protein powder.
You sure that's not deceptive parenting?
So what?
I mean, you've called it a shake. You know.
This is good for them.
Okay.
Call it what you want. Push the button, blend it up. Now you've got something that's going to power them. They're off to a great start. You've given them some really good stuff. You don't put mud
wait a second.
You don't put mud in your gas tank. So you want to put something healthy in their fuel tank to get them started in the morning. Breakfast is a very important meal. So if they're running out the door and they don't want their processed cereals or what they normally eat, make them a breakfast shake and call it a breakfast shake. And you're going to fool them. Yes, you're going to be a little deceptive, but it's for their own good.
Now, nutritionists say that at nighttime, you've slept, so your body's been without food for about maybe 10 hours, 11 hours. So the breakfast is the breaking of the fast.
Exactly.
Break, fast, breakfast.
Hence
so
the name.
nutritionists say it's important. They agree with you, Chef Jim.
Yeah, good.
The science is with you, that the idea is you want to start off the day with something nutritional, whole wheat bread, peanut butter, some fresh fruit, some fresh juices, good, wholesome foods, and enjoy a more healthful, beautiful you.
You're a wealth of information. You know where I think it's coming from? That hat.
The hat. The minute I got this hat on, I started
it all just, boom, came together.
That's right. Two heads together, It's the cone heads. Cone heads. This could have been a cone head.
All right, let's get serious.
All right.
So you push the button, you give the kids this wonderful thing. They're off and running. But I'll tell you something else. You want to give them something that's going to stay with them. And a lot of liquid type stuff will exit the body quickly. So
this is a modern television show. Change of topic. Let's get into cooking for the average person because we must cover that.
But you're gonna put a little bit of raw oatmeal into this blender drink. Yes.
Raw oatmeal.
I want you to try this yourself.
Sacrilege.
Blend it on up. It gets thick. It gives it a kind of a nutty flavor. Drink it. That raw oatmeal is going to soak up some of the garbage that maybe they ate the night before. It's going to stay with them a little longer, and it's going to be.
You're going to have to grind that up in a little grinder?
Just no, throw it right in the blender. Right in the blender.
Raw oatmeal, like
raw
what?
oatmeal.
Teaspoon, tablespoon?
It goes in. Yeah. Boom. I don't measure. I just pour.
For more Medical Matters television shows, go online to medicalmatters.tv.